Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Point Park Esports. Here today with the kickoff of this Valorant season. I'm one of your casters for today, Lynette, also known as Android28, and I'm here with
Amalia Krill, also known as Froggy Ami.
We've got Point Park versus Old Dominion University today in Valorant. It's the first Valorant match of the season. We're excited to see what we can do, especially with all the new people who've come to join the team this year.
Yeah, we have a lot of new people this year, lots of freshmen, which is very exciting. The roster has changed drastically, and we are so excited to see what everything has in store for this season.
Only two of the members of this Valorant team so far are the same as we had last year. We've got Creep, who's now entering his 4th year with the program, serving as the in-game leader all 4 of those years. You see him here on stream. And right next to him, we've also got Ari Cast, who's also one of our veterans returning again.
We have 4 new players, which we are so excited to introduce. We have Skylar, or Extra. We have Finn, Fear the Finn. We have our alternates, Ethan, Melon, and Colin Kendall. We are so excited to welcome them to the team, and if you want to see more of them, you can check them out on the green team. The team that's currently playing is our gold team.
But yeah, today, this is going to be the first game of the season after a tough exit last year in the playoffs, which they managed to clinch barely after bit of a rocky season, looking to come into this one and put on a show in this first game tonight.
So as you can see, our maps are currently being picked. It seems that Old Dominion University has decided to go with Haven, which is a lovely, lovely map. We got 3 sites to play off of. I'm excited to see how this one's going to go.
We're currently waiting for Point Park's map pick, and it looks like they're going to go with, I believe, Sunset.
Yes.
Which, personally, one of my favorite maps back when I used to play.
Really?
I know people tend to hate that one, but as a Neon main, that was my favorite. And then we've got Ascent, probably the most famous map in the game.
You can't go wrong with it. You can't go wrong with it.
But yeah, we're going to be waiting to get into this match right now. I've not seen that much of this team so far. I know Creep and Ari are obviously very good making the team year after year, but I'm excited to see what our new members can do.
I know. I'm excited to see what comps they choose as well, because these are very interesting maps. And while they all can have the same agents, it can also change and vary very drastically, especially in those initiator roles. And so I'm excited to see what they end up choosing. I mean, are we going to get Sova? Are we going to get some Gecko?
Especially with some of our players being so versatile. Like, I know almost everyone on that team can play nearly every character, so I'm interested to see who they put on what position today.
I know. I'm excited. Well, we have just a little bit more until we get into the game, which I know you're all excited for. I'm excited for. This is the first game that I will be casting, and I'm super excited to be here.
I'm returning as a caster from last year, although probably not going to be casting as much this season, as I'm about to have my debut on Tuesday with the League of Legends team for Point Park. Our first game is going to be this Tuesday at, I believe, 8 p.m., along with Rocket League for Point Park, also going to be playing that day. They had their debut game back on Tuesday, which tough Game 5 loss, but very, very close game, and they were coming off a championship. It was actually a repeat match of the team they played in the finals, so that was a bit of a grudge match.
Well, that makes sense why it was so close then, because didn't they win last year?
Point Park coming off a championship in Rocket League.
Absolutely. So here we have a look at Haven, all of the lovely sites, all of the lovely angles that they could play off of. I love this map. Honestly, it's just such a classic. You can't go wrong with this one. And we're just waiting to get right into the game.
Looks like we're just waiting a bit longer. I'm excited. I don't know how most of these new players play.
I know.
I'm very familiar with watching Creep and Ari, but Finn, I've played with him maybe once or twice, and the other two, I have no information on.
I know. It's definitely going to be an interesting matchup, and I have no idea what Old Dominion likes to do or how their roster looks, so this is going to be exciting.
Old Dominion, I believe we've played them a few times in the past, but obviously, first matchup of the season, looking to kick it off strong. And I'm just very interested to see what happens here today.
I know. These maps that they chose are also very interesting because we're starting off with Haven, which is a very classic 3-piece map. You know, you get your 3 sites. This one's been in since, the beginning, essentially. And then they're following that up with Sunset, which is it's a newer map. And it's very interesting. The mid, all of the angles, the doors, different ways that you can go, just the way that you interact, and what I find interesting is the colors. I think the colors are so interesting on Sunset, especially. Like the orange hues.
I personally love Sunset for that reason. It's one of the more visually distinct maps.
Understandable.
And also, it's a great map just to run around as Neon.
Oh, yes.
Which I played Duelist. That was my favorite map.
Oh, absolutely.
But I don't believe we've seen Point Park pick it before.
I know.
We've seen them go to some other interesting map picks in the past, though. They've liked Pearl a lot in the past. And interestingly enough, on probably the most hated map in the game, they used to do really good on Fracture.
Is that the most hated map in the game?
It's probably Fracture
That's my
Abyss.
favorite. Oh my gosh, what? No, I'm devastated to hear that. Well, Fracture is one of my favorites, but Sunset, again, just very interesting. It's new, and it has been a lot in VCT. It's been used a lot. It's currently in the map pool. But what's interesting is that because it's so new, there's still a bunch of comps coming out with it. And so I'm really excited to see how they choose into this again.
That's one thing I really like about the map, as opposed to something like, say, Ascent. Ascent for a while was just a solved map. We knew what the optimal team comp was. We knew what the optimal, setups were.
Yeah.
But we still see innovation coming in the other maps, whereas Ascent, personally, I found it a kind of stale meta after a while. Although the V-Works changed some things up, made Sova less of a must-pick.
Yes, absolutely. It'll be exciting if we get to a map 3 Ascent. What a great map to end it off on. But, I mean, who knows? Who knows how this is going to go?
But yeah, Ascent, probably the most iconic map in the game, has only been out for, I believe, 1 season the entire time the game has been out.
I feel like it's in there every comp season. I'm always getting on that map, and I'm like, guys, why can't we get another map? But I'm excited to see what ends up happening because, I mean, anything's possible. First game of the season.
And Ascent, I do hope we get to see a Game 3. I would love to see what the teams go for on Ascent.
Oh, absolutely.
Even though it has a very strict character pool, I feel, compared to a lot of other maps.
Oh, yeah.
There's still some nice room to switch things up, especially with the changes. Things like KO became a lot better on that map.
Yes, exactly. I know. I watch a lot of VCT stuff, and I'm always seeing different variations of comps. Sometimes the KO is getting put with a Neon, or sometimes we see the Raze on that map. I love to see a good Raze, so crossing my fingers we get a Raze today.
I used to play Premier, and I vividly remember this one matchup we had on Ascent where we ran Reyna and Raze as double duelists.
Oh my gosh. I love a double duelist comp.
That comp
so
was
fun.
Pretty interesting. We ran double duelist and double initiator.
I mean, if it works, it works.
It worked really well.
Absolutely, I know. I'm excited. I have no idea what to expect. I mean, first game of the season, we haven't seen most of these players play on this team before with this roster. This is one of their first game. We have no idea what's going to happen. Are they going to switch it up from what they've been doing in practices?
It's also our first chance to just see how they play together. Obviously, they've been doing practices, they've been getting in shape for the season, but this is the first time the rest of us are able to see how they function together, who plays what, how they work together.
Yeah. I'm really excited, and it's nice to see that their map pool seems pretty versatile for the most part. I mean, Sunset's a great map to be able to choose into and play off of, and I'm excited to see what kind of comp are they going to play? Are they going to play double duelist? Are they going to play a bunch of smokes? How are we going to play around such a diverse map?
Yeah, and here, seeing the whole team, just going down the list real quick, we've got Creep. He's the leader of the team, sitting in the front line here. Next to him, we've got Ari, the other veteran of the team. Next to them, we've got Finn, one of the rookies. I've played with him personally. He's very good, one of the most versatile players I've played with. Then we've got
Skylar. We have Skylar next. She is new to the team this year, but we are super excited to see what she has in store. I know, absolutely. And then at the bottom of this lovely, lovely row, we have Amin, who is also a new member this year, and I have not seen either of these two playing before. So it's going to be a very fun time for us as well, because we're experiencing this alongside with all of you.
I'm excited. I always get the nice bit of anticipation as we're waiting up to these matches.
I know. Oh, I cannot wait to see what happens. And it looks like everybody's just getting cozy, getting used to everybody in this situation. Oh, see, Finn, we might see some dance moves. I kind of hope we see some dance moves today because I love a good dance move. I love a good stand-up. I know. I'm excited to see how they interact with each other. This is my first time watching collegiate esports, and so it'll be very different. I mean, I think it'll be pretty similar to like competitive leagues, but it'll be exciting to see like the differences.
That's one thing I love about our program here, is each of the teams has such a different vibe. Like, the Rocket League team feels like a real soccer team with how the energy is.
Yes,
and it's very
absolutely.
exciting to watch. And then you see them, they're all very, like, happy, excited.
I know. It seems like everyone's in good spirits today, which is great because I feel like going into a first game of the season, you know, starting off with possibly a team that we've played before. I do not remember, unfortunately, but a team that we are seeing new for the first time this season, experiencing that. It's good to see that they're all in good spirits and they're cheerful. We can see smiles, fun communication with each other. So yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited.
And we have played them before, but I don't believe in Valorant, which means new matchup for us.
Yeah.
We've played them in League of Legends before last season, I believe.
Okay.
And speaking of League of Legends, the only team after this that has yet to kick off their season, they had a bye week this first week, just due to the number of teams we had playing. But yeah, the League of Legends team also going to have their kickoff game in the next couple of days on Tuesday.
That's super exciting.
I'm really excited for this
You're
season.
on the team, aren't you? How exciting. Oh my gosh.
Obviously, I'm a bit biased as I am one of the players.
Absolutely.
But I feel pretty good going into the season.
Okay,
We've been doing
good.
so good.
That's always good. It's good to go into a season and feel positive. And I mean, I think that's what a lot of our teams are going into this season is this positive energy and this positive mindset. I mean, you saw our Valorant team smiling, joking. You saw Finn, I don't know, cracking his knuckles, standing up and smiling. And so I think having this energy all together as not only a team, but as a community, as an esports community, I think it's going to be great going into your game next week. I mean, how you're feeling ready?
Yeah, I mean, as ready as we'll ever be, but
Yep.
I believe we only have one more practice up until then, so gotta get into, like, the best shape we can possibly
absolutely.
be.
I mean,
But I feel so much stronger about it this year than we were last year.
good.
Although we haven't had many roster changes for League of Legends. I'm the only new player, but we had one of our members and our former team leader graduated last year.
Oh man.
Shout out to Kai. But now we have Jacob at Highway stepping up as the new team leader. He's going to be our
exciting.
coach this year. And the rest of them are all returning players, along with me, the only rookie on the team.
Well, that's exciting. I mean, what a wonderful experience for you to get to have. League is a wonderful game, and the team I know is wonderful. So I'm super excited for you.
Thank you, thank you. But yeah, before we get started though, I want to give a quick shout out to our sponsor, Red Bull. Thank you. They sponsor us and provide us with these lovely cans of Red Bull to help us get through these games.
I personally love them. I always grab one. I grab one. I drink it while I'm playing, and then I leave and I take it with me because Lord knows I need it for my acting class at 1 p.m. We need a boost of energy every
But
day.
yeah, shout out Red Bull. Red Bull gives you wings.
It really does. It really does. That was a nice noise. That was a really nice noise.
That's the crack of a Red Bull can.
Oh, I love that noise. It's such a good noise. You know it's good when it has a nice noise when it opens too. So if that's
Exactly.
not a reason for you to buy Red Bull, then I don't know what is. Seriously.
It's perfect for our teams though. Obviously you can see it in the background of our facility.
Oh, absolutely. I love that fridge. My Red Bull fridge. As you can see right now, though, Ari is just relaxing, chillaxing. We're all waiting to get into the game. We are just as anxious as you are to get this match started up. But we're just taking a few minutes. The other team needs a few minutes, and that's A-okay. You know, it's one of those days. First game of the season, you never know what's going to happen.
Also, there is, although they aren't playing it tonight, there is a new map in the map pool since our last season, I believe, Abyss. I have yet to play on the map myself, but I've heard a lot about it from my friends
Yes.
on the Valorant team.
I know. I feel like there's Abyss. Is that in the map rotation for them right now?
I think it's in the map rotation, but
Oh
I
my
don't know if anyone
gosh.
really wants to play it. It's
That's so sad because I love that map. I love Abyss. Abyss is so fun. They recently just brought it back into VCT in the map pool, and so it's been really fun getting to watch big competitive teams play on that map. And I know that if I'm excited to hopefully see them pick into this later this season because it's a fun map. I think it's very aesthetically pleasing.
And then also over the summer, we had a new map just released to the game, which I don't know if that one is in rotation yet. Corrode. I've heard very mixed opinions on that one.
It's an interesting map. It's great if you like your tight angles. It's great if you like to clear a bunch of places, but me personally...
I've heard the Odin is very strong on that map.
Don't even get me started. The amount of times I've been Odin through a wall on that map. It gets exhausting. It gets exhausting. But that'll be an interesting thing to see because I know that Haven has some Odin spots that they can totally play into. I personally feel like it's a little cheat gun, but you know what? To each their own.
I personally love the Odin, mainly on Lotus, which is my personal least favorite map.
Oh,
but
absolutely.
Odin makes that map more bearable. But we are going to get into the operator picking phase here.
Oh my gosh. We love to see an Astra in this day and age, and it looks like Creep is picking into that Astra or hovering it right now. And as you can see, Amin has already locked the Jet, so we already have our duelist. The other side is thinking about going with some double smokes. Oh, never mind. They're switching off. How interesting.
But it is worth noting, though, Creep, very good Astra player. I don't know if we'll see it on Haven, but on Split, we see him play that pick all the time.
I love Astra.
He's very good on that pick, but it does look like he's going to be locking in that Sova pick, which I personally love Sova, especially on this map.
Yes. Oh, and we've got a Clove. I love seeing a good Clove. This is exciting, too, because Clove is kind of this smoke duelist, this area, like gray area that we're never sure what we're going to see. So it's exciting to see. We also have a double duelist comp.
The Yoru pick, very interesting.
I love a Yoru on Haven. You can get into backside. We have tons of opportunities. And I'm excited to see how this one goes. And of course, we have a Cypher, because how could you not choose Cypher on Haven?
And then we do see decently similar comp on the other side. They've got the Cypher, they've got the Jet, and they've got that Sova. But they are going to be adding in a Viper and an Omen instead of the Yoru and Clove, which personally, I think that's a very conventional comp.
Very strong comp, yeah.
But I'm more interested to see just what the Yoru can do. That pick can go so many different ways.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this is going to be a really, really interesting matchup because we have no idea how this is going to go. And this is a pretty interesting comp. I mean, I don't know if I've ever seen a Clove played in this composition on this map, so it'll be exciting to see how they play about it. And it looks like, let's see, it looks like we're hoping for an A push. You can see we have Finn lurking through main. I wonder what that's going to look like. And
it is Point Park starting off on offense. We'll see what they do. They've been very solid all around, but on this map, I think it is a bit of a defensive-sided map, I would say.
Oh, and we can see that we're darting into a fast push, really fast, extremely good. And we can see,
Ooh.
Oh, we are getting swept by the other team. That beautiful 3K from their Omen, Vitalik.
Just lots of very quick picks as they swarmed onto site. We do see Finn lurking, but it looks like they expect it. Gets spotted by that Cypher.
Oh, and the trick. Beautiful dodging. Absolutely.
Finn
Okay,
gets a second
He
pick.
gets two.
7
going
health and
somewhere.
a dream.
I know. 7 HP and a dream. How are we going to do this?
Misses the Cypher camera, though. Now lurking through the Omen smoke. Swing and gets taken out by that Viper.
Good first round, though. I mean, that was a beautiful play by Omen. The 3-piece was phenomenal.
They caught them in a very strong crossfire as
Yeah.
they tried to fast hit site.
Yeah.
And it just seems like Point Park wasn't expecting the people to be lurking in sewers.
Yeah, they knew exactly where they were going to go, which is really interesting. I mean, what was there, like already 3 of them on A at the beginning of that round?
They just got the read perfect.
They really did. They really did.
It does look like Point Park a bit more spread out this time. Looks to be sending at least one person long.
And we can see that Creep has bought into this Marshall, which is a very interesting pick for a second round. Usually
Creep
people save.
is known for those Marshall plays, though.
Oh, how exciting. It'll be really interesting to see how this goes then. Oh, that's an outlaw. That's not a Marshall. Is that a Marshall?
That's a Marshall. That is the Neo Frontier Marshall. We were talking about that skin
I've never
earlier
seen
today.
that skin on that gun, at least.
But we do see first pick going to that Silver. Gets a nice pick on Jet.
Oh, we have a Team Heretics Classic. Love to see it. And we can see just jiggling this lovely, lovely window. And we've actually got a tag on Mori over there. So this will be very interesting to see how this goes down. It looks like Ari is considering about pushing up. But on the other side, we can see that through a short, we've got, who is that?
There is a lurk coming around from this Jet. Might be going for a bit of a flank. But does get spotted by the trip. Yoro did TP out. Looks like they're going to run into that.
Oh, and we've got a fight all the way back in almost attacker's spawn. I mean, that's pretty close by. Oh, and it looks
Gets
like...
the pick, though. Oh, my God, in the whip.
Unfortunate. I mean, classic against him. But here, the creep Marshall plays.
And gets one pick.
Hey!
Oh, barely
nice
gets taken
try.
out.
What a beautiful try.
8 health.
Oh my God. 8 health in a dream, and a Marshall is not the gun you want in that situation. And it looks like Old Dominion Esports are going to get a second round, which leaves us at 2-0.
But Point Park did get a good number of picks that round. Much closer compared to that first one.
I mean, their econ's going to be a little messed up for the next round, which is a beautiful way that you want to go into on your first rifle round. I mean, with their economy being a little bit messed up, I mean, you can see, like, the money is not great for the other team, you know?
Yeah, but Point Park still in a bit of a rough spot here. Need to put one on the board right here, or else this could get out of hand very quickly.
And you can see that because of Creep's Marshall buy last round, he has no money for this. I mean, he's on 0 credits and light shields. That's not the way you want to be going into a rifle round. But as you can see, we've just got a pretty cosplay boy holding this A long, and it looks like they're wanting to fast push up into A, which is very interesting. This is what they did the first round, and it didn't work out.
We do see some little bit of chip damage going out onto the Jet here, but they're creeping up to site, although we do see the Yoru and the Sova are not with them. One's lurking up C, it looks like.
Yeah, and it looks like the other Cypher's utility is played on for C, but I mean, hey, if Yoru can get in there and get on site, that would be beautiful. But it looks like we're pushing A, and unfortunately, there was some double trades there. But it looks like it's pretty even now, 3-3.
Quick picks going out as everyone trades each other. But all 3 members of Point Park get on site, get the plant down. Finn gets spotted, barely taken out by Hermes.
That reset by Hermes was just beautiful. But it looks like Ari comes in for the trade, and it looks like that angle is being held, but nice.
Gets one, is able to teleport out barely, and it's going to be a 2v1 in this retake here. Gets spotted by the dart, taken out by Ari with a nice 3k.
And look at that, first round on the board, first rifle round, and they're back in it.
That is what they needed. If they lost that round, they'd be in a very rough spot.
Absolutely.
But picking that up there, it's really important for the momentum of this match.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, and we can see that both of the credits on either side are pretty not in the favors for the next round, but it's nice to see that PPU has more credits, hopefully, for the next round. And it looks like we've got an interesting buy.
We do see the Just Mori, the Viper, on Old Minion, buying a Odin in recharge shields. But it does look like Point Park going for a big hit onto C. They swarm up to site, get a nice pick.
Beautiful trips, beautiful cameras, yeah. They really got right in there. Oh, and an unfortunate whiff from Almond, but that's okay because it looks like we have Clove on the site hoping to push in. Oh, and there's that Odin. Nice
Somehow
headshot.
does not get taken out. Able to get one before getting traded. Uses Clove ult.
And it looks like... Oh, and it just looks like they're mowing them down, but what puts us in a 3v2. Let's see if they can play these angles right because, I mean, they have advantage. The spike is down. They don't have player advantage, actually. So this will be a very interesting
Just got to play very carefully here. And Finn able to get a pick onto Mori.
Taken down really low, and they're not spraying the right spot.
And
they're sticking. Oh, my gosh. It just doesn't look like this is going to go the way of Point Park, and unfortunately it is not because they went and they stuck.
But they are able to get most of the picks, only one person alive. So at the very least, they took off a bunch of those guns.
Yes, and we saw earlier that the money was tight for the other team. So hopefully this time they have a better chance. And you can see it already. We got light shields. We got, what are they called? The like revive shields?
Recharge shields, I
Recharge.
believe.
That's the word I'm looking for. The recharge shields. But again, the buys on our PPU is not looking very good.
Yeah, only one rifle on the side of PPU, whereas there's two on the other side. Gonna be a rough round here. Actually, the Jet does have knives if they choose to use them.
This will be a very interesting, and we can see that our Jet does in fact have a shotgun, which is an interesting play, but I can see what they're going for. I mean, Almond walking slowly, quietly. Oh, but unfortunately,
Gets spotted, does do a bit of damage, but Vitalik is gonna get a nice pick onto Fear the Fin, and then gets taken out by the Jet before getting traded by Ari.
just an unfortunate round. You can see, but hey, we got a pick with the classic, which is a great way to get us back into the round. But unfortunately, Ari and Extra are just a little bit hit after this round. Creep still full HP from how he started, and you can just see him spraying and praying, hoping to get on out of there. But hey, it looks like the A site is completely open, and they're gonna notice that as soon as they clear it and go for the plant.
They're gonna be able to get the plant down, so it is gonna be a 3v3 in this retake, so there is a chance. Ari does get spotted there, no damage, but we do see Old Dominion rotating over pretty quick.
And you can see the angles that they're playing it. We have one in short, we have one in long, holding that upper angle. But as you can see, they're mostly pushing in from this elbow area. And so this is going to be interesting, but it looks
Ari
like
got a pick onto just Mori in heaven. That's very important in this matchup here.
Yeah. And it just looks like if they can play this right, they can play the time right. And look at that, Ari with 3. What a beautiful round from Ari.
Ari has been doing so much work so far, and it looks like the Cypher is electing to just save the gun here.
I know. What a beautiful round, though. They played that really smart. They got their picks, and they rotated when they needed to, and they got straight onto A and planted that spike.
Able to make up for the bit of a rough start that round had with a nice comeback and retake.
Yeah. Beautiful. Beautiful round, absolutely.
Going into this one, I think the econ should be a bit more even, but we do see Old Dominion still a bit strapped for cash here.
Yeah. I mean, this is going to be an interesting round because we have a lot of light buys from that team, and we have pretty hard buys. What's interesting is Fear the Fin is playing this Outlaw, which is interesting, seeing as going into this round, you would think that you'd want a rifle.
I think it's a very good take here, though. Old Dominion unable to afford the full shield, which means that Outlaw gonna be one-shotting to the body.
But it looks like they also have an Outlaw.
And their Outlaw value able to shut down the ulting Jet, and then Mori gets sprayed through the smoke. Point Park with 2 picks right off the bat.
Yeah, this is looking real good, and you can see the Omen holding this close angle, because what else are you supposed to do with a classic, let's be honest. But it looks like that Point Park has already pushed on clear onto the C site. There's nobody on the site. They get the site for free, but they do need to be looking out, because in market we've got tons of people.
And it does look like Soba creeping up might be able to get Creep, but Armin able to get the nice pick. Creep does get taken out by Hermes before Ari with another 3K.
I mean, Ari's just been popping off with these 3Ks after 3Ks. I mean, clearly we have an MVP already, maybe?
I mean, that's 3 for free, 3Ks.
There you go. There you have it.
Ari off to a very strong start here, though.
And you can see the smiles and laughter on the Point Park Esports players. It looks like this 3v3, even though it may be tied, it's still looking good, and we're still feeling good.
And getting into this next round, Point Park in a very strong spot, but looks like we're having a bit of technical issues. Hopefully it's working now, though.
There we are. Back in it. Interesting. It looks like they're hoping to go up on that C again, but as you can see, Cypher's already set up. Oh, but we have Ari running in through Garage all the way onto site, clearing all of these angles, and Ari's going to get a free clear, essentially, onto C.
Good usage of the Yo-Yo, and that Cypher is going to get a bunch of damage onto him, but Vitalik able to pick out Creep, and then Hermes with the nice ult, but 2 more picks, 4 Point Park ties it up.
Yeah. I mean, they're holding really nice angles, too, Point Park. We have great angles on these players. We have the person advantage. I mean, it's a 3v2, and if we play this right, the only thing is it does not look like the spike is down yet, which is very interesting. I mean, they got onto that site for free, but it looks like
they're rotating over, but Old Dominion did find a pick, able to tie up the player counts.
Absolutely. So it looks like they're just running it down A long, hoping to get onto A for free, knowing that both players were on that C site. And it looks like Old Dominion doesn't know if they're going to go B or A, but now that they're probably hearing that plant, and that plant's going to be announced, they're probably going to be fast rotating it over to A, which means that they got to play these angles right.
No ults up for either team, although 2 ults were used this round, that Sova ult getting forced out earlier.
But it looks like their Sova is on 2 HP, and their Cypher is also low, so if they play this right, this should be a very easy round for PPU. I mean, we have the plant down, we have post-plant advantage.
Yeah, just need to get some nice fights, don't get one-tapped.
It is interesting the angles they're playing in. I wonder how this is going to go because we have Ari holding this backside angle, but then Finn is long.
And it seems to be working out as Ari does find Headpat Bunny as they creep onto site.
And it looks like, I mean...
Pushing up, they want the kill.
What a beautiful headshot. I mean, just pre-firing that angle. I mean, and you can see the smiles and the cheering on the players. I mean, isn't that Ari with another 3K?
That one was 2, I believe.
Was it?
But Ari still popping off.
Absolutely. I mean, this is just round after round. Beautiful teamwork. Beautiful aim. I mean, you can see Ari leading the board with 12.
12 kills already is incredibly impressive. And it does look like we're going to get our first timeout of the game. Old Dominion calling timeout here.
I mean, I think it makes a lot of sense. You know, they've been losing rounds back to back. I mean, they got that pistol and they got the save after it, but after that, it just has been turning back around towards PPU.
And probably looking to find a counter to just how Point Park is playing, as they've been playing so well together right now.
Yeah.
And they just need to find a way to disrupt this momentum before Point Park runs away with the game.
I mean, yeah, they're looking real nice right now. And Ari continuing getting these 3Ks, these 2Ks round after round. I mean, that's got to be annoying for the other team, you know, trying to combat that.
You've got to find a way to slow it down.
Yeah. Absolutely. So it'll be exciting to see what happens after this timeout. Are we going to get a comeback from Old Dominion, or is Point Park going to keep running away with these rounds? I mean, they've been doing beautiful. They've won, what, 3 or 4 back-to-back?
Yeah, I don't think they've... Ever since their first 4-bye, they've been doing just incredible.
Yeah. I mean, it's been beautiful. And so as we come back out of this timeout, it's going to be interesting to see what ends up happening. And it looks like they're hoping to do just a default push, you know, see what happens. We have 2 planning to go, 1 planning to go A, 3 planning to go mid, but Spike is dropped.
I mean, that's a smart play. They've been heavy pushing sites each round, so probably good idea to just split it up a bit, slow it down.
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like they're pushing far into Garage right now, but as you can see, this trip is going to get in the way. How are we going to deal with it? I have no idea.
Although it is a jet, they could, in theory, updraft it.
They could. Do they want to waste the updraft on the getting over the trip, though? I mean, that's a question that needs answers. And as you can see, they're looking slightly at this B site, but there's 2 players on B slowly rotating over. You can see Cypher quietly coming to A. Coming to C. I wonder if they've seen everything, but nobody's over there.
But Almond creeping up out of Garage.
Is he gonna expect this? Unfortunate. That was a nice try, though.
Each pick here for Old Dominion is very important, as they're on the gun disadvantage in this round.
Yeah.
But obviously, you see here the Vandal getting picked up. That's what you really don't want if you have weapons.
Yeah, and you can see that they're pushing fast into C site after that unfortunate kill in Garage.
But Creep is going to find Vitalik over on that site.
And it just looks like Just Mori wasn't expecting Extra to be there.
Which, this is very well played, but there is only one person on C site where the spike is at the moment. Although, they are now set up into a pretty strong post-plant hold.
Yeah, and unfortunately that cam did, in fact, see... Oh, and look at that. Ari got another pick. Ari's just on it today.
Ari off to just a very strong start to this game. Absolutely cooking.
Running away with it, but let's see. I mean, you're peeking this angle into 2 or 3 players, and Ari again! Oh my gosh, I just feel like I see this name every round.
Yep, and that is going to be another win for Point Park coming out of the timeout. Cypher, yet again, on 5 HP, electing to save.
Yeah, it was a beautiful, beautiful way they played the post plant. I mean, peeking off of each other, trading off of each other. It was a great, great round altogether.
Point Park just playing very clean right now. Old Dominion struggling a bit to find a way to break their momentum, as we see Point Park picks up their 4th back-to-back round.
Yeah. I mean, and you can see that the money for Point Park is phenomenal. Even if they lose this round, they're going to have enough money to buy next, to possibly even buy the next. They're going to max out next round 3 of these players. And they've just been going back to back, and the money for the other team, for Old Dominion, does not look good.
Yeah, just not able to afford guns, and even when they do manage to pick them up, they're not able to close out the rounds.
Now this is an interesting push because, as you can see, we have 4 PPU players going towards A, but the spike has not been picked up. And as you can see, the Cypher is walking through mid, close to where that spike is left. And so I'm curious how they're going to go about playing this round. If the spike is dropped, are they planning to hopefully get a pick and then back out? It'll definitely be interesting. And as you can see, they're actually getting everybody through this noise from Old Dominion to rotate over to this A site.
Yeah, and we do see Cypher just holding a nice angle to see if anyone rotates over from B. But currently no members on B. They might spot this Jet coming back, and Almond is going to get picked up on A.
But I think after not seeing anybody, I mean, you get one and then nobody else is following up behind. They're probably going to take the hint that this team is hoping to go towards another site.
But Finn backs off the angle right before Jet walks through. But Mori finds the pick, gets traded out quickly, but Old Dominion is up a player.
They are. And as you can see, they do have the Cypher ult, Old Dominion, so if they get a pick and they plan to ult off of that, that's a great way to play this post plant.
However, Ari does find another pick to tie up the players, although she is very weak here now.
Yeah, but it looks like we also have the ult for post plant.
Yep, which means Point Park could play very safe here, although it seems like they're electing not to.
Yeah, they want to play up, they want to play forward. I mean, it's a very interesting, and it's working out so far. We got another pick from Extra.
Yep, does get spotted, but lots of damage, and Cypher barely not able to answer back. Vitalik does find Ari, but Extra does manage to get the Cypher, so 1v2.
And although he does manage to find Ari, at what cost? I mean, you're going to be peeking out right here, and that's just an awkward angle, and that means that PPU is taking it away with a 6-3 lead, which is great. I mean, that's a great way to be going in.
Old Dominion just not able to break their streak here.
No.
And at this point, they're just in a really rough spot for the rest of the half. The money is so out of hand at this point.
I mean, yeah, if Point Park get this next one too, like, are they even going to have a chance to come back in this half? I mean, that's the real question.
Yeah, they're just, if I'm Old Dominion, I'm looking to try and pick up one more round this half, and then just put on a really strong showing on offense.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can see one of the Old Dominion players actually buying that that Judge, which is, I mean, I think it's a very smart pick, and they're playing it in Garage too, which is a great place.
But it does get spotted by the clone, and then Ari using that Yoru spots them again, and now just body blocking them.
Oh my god.
That was disgusting.
What a beautiful play, but as the smoke comes down, unfortunately that leaves Vitalik in a great situation, gets traded out. Extra uses that revive ult, and we're in an interesting 1v5 situation.
If I'm Jet, I'm looking to try and find one, like, exit pick and just stay alive. But Finn is able to find that pick outside Garage in Point Park with a clean round.
Yeah. I mean, what was that? A flawless, essentially?
Yep.
Besides the Clove going down, but then rezzing. I mean, flawless round from Point Park, and they're just dominating.
And even from here, we can hear how excited Point Park is. This is going so well so far.
I mean, yeah, first game of the season.
16 kills already. 16 and 3 is insane.
And you can see that Creep and Amin both have their ults, which is going to be interesting to see how they plan on playing them. And on the other side, we actually have this Viper ult. So I'm curious if Viper's going to use it to hold down the C site. As you can see, Viper is playing C site, and the Cypher has moved elsewhere, which is very interesting. But it doesn't look like that Viper has the right read with them pushing up through A.
Yeah, and we do see, though, Point Park just creeping up, looking to play slow, it seems, try and find a pick before they commit to anything.
Yeah. And again, that spike is down mid, but look at the Viper's positioning. I mean, she's coming up through the attacker's spawn, and unfortunately, like, oh, she turned around. Look at that.
Almond does find a pick on B. Point Park with control of B side already. Almond creeping up. Does spot the Cypher, able to get the pick.
What a beautiful pick. Just pushes back onto site, hoping to clear it, get that plant down. As you can see, Extra decides to plant. Oh, unfortunate though, the updraft onto the boxes gets caught out, and because he was so low, he does in fact fall.
But it is going to be a 2v4 in Point Park's favor. This Jet taking a lot of damage through the smoke already.
Yeah, this is going to be interesting to see how they play this, but it's not looking too good for Old Dominion. I mean, yeah, and with the Jet so low, but Jet does end up getting a pick.
Able
And
to
another
get
one.
3K for Jet.
Back to back. Are we going to see this come in clutch? I mean, I don't know. Anything's possible. 11 HP in a dream, but it does look like they're going to need to get on site with that spike, and it looks like Point Park just runs away with that round as well.
That one was much closer, though. A very strong showing from that Jet there with the nice 3K.
That was beautiful.
But it's not even going to really matter all that much. Point Park's econ is in too good a spot to be damaged.
I mean, even if they end up, well, last round and a half, so we're going to see how this goes. Is Old Dominion going to get another round? Because it looks like they do have rifles, but again, those shields are not looking like they're in their favor this round.
However, they do have 4 ults on the board. They haven't used that Viper ult yet, though.
That's true, that's true. And it looks like if Finn can get a plant and possibly an orb and a kill, then we could have that Cypher ult. But it's exciting to see how this round is going to go, and it looks like
and it looks
using the knives.
Creep doesn't spot them, and Moy with a nice pick. That's a big pick to start the round up.
And interesting ult situation. Is that Spike, though? Spike, that would make a lot of sense if they ulted it for Spike. But no, I don't think so. I think Spike is on site.
It does look like that Viper ult was just to try and block the rest of the team. They didn't know that Point Park was already pushed up in garage.
Almond with a clean knife shot in back. Pushing, but unfortunately they're going to get caught out by the Jet.
And we do see Ari creeping into this Viper ult. Walks all the way through it. Oh my god, it just gets behind
Beautiful
them.
play. I mean, just outplaying the Viper. It's beautiful. And this round looks like it's going to be a 9-3 half. Oh, there it is. There it is. And so, as we come into halftime 9-3.
However, 9-3 curse.
I know.
It is real.
I've experienced too many in my life. Too many 9-3 curses. But that was a beautiful first half from Point Park. And I mean, at first, it wasn't looking too good for them. Losing the pistol and then losing the round after.
But ever since that first win, they've been going just in stride, commanding this half.
Absolutely.
And now all they need, 3 more rounds to close it out.
And I mean, hey, it's looking really good. You can see that Ari is dominating this leaderboard 18-3. That's a pretty phenomenal ratio.
That's really impressive to start off. Just insane KD.
And the fact that this is the first game of the season and they're doing this beautiful.
They just need to keep it up into the next half and into the next games.
Yeah. And it looks like Old Dominion is going to be pushing up into this A, but they're ready to counter it. They have 2 players long.
And it does look like Almond is going to try and creep up for a flank, maybe.
What a beautiful flank.
Oh, an aggressive play. Able to find 2.
Ari, look at Ari pushing through that Viper wall using their own util to our advantage. Oh, and look at that flank. Beautiful flank by Almond getting that one piece.
And it's going to be Hermes just pushed in. Although, Pretty Cosplay Boy does find extra and creep.
Oh.
But that's going to be a 3K for Almond. Very good way to start the half.
Yeah, what a beautiful round. I mean, the expertise of that was just, you could see their mastery in these, on this map with these agents. I mean, with Ari using that Viper wall to sneak behind them and get those picks.
That was such a good play, and it opened up the flank for Almond as they were so focused on Ari. They weren't ready for the Jet flank that quick.
Absolutely, and it looks like we have a Marshall. 2 marshals actually from Creep and Ari. So this will be an interesting round to play. It looks like we have one on both of them on the A side. I mean, this is going to be interesting.
And it does look like they have the right read. It looks like Old Dominion moving over to the A site, using that Viper wall to cross though.
Yeah, it seems like they repositioned where that Viper wall was going after that last round, where they just got caught out and waiting for it to go down and then pushing up. But as you can see, Almond again on this flank. I mean, are they going to be expecting it? I really don't think so. Oh,
not able to find the
unfortunate whiff. Oh, what a unfortunate whiff. And it looks like Hermes comes away with that kill, leaving Old Dominion with the player advantage. But
Creep finds a nice pick to tie it up. Spots the Cypher.
What a beautiful headshot. Oh my goodness.
And that's why he's known for the Marshall. Ari finds another one.
With their Marshals.
Good updraft, but gets spotted by Extra. Chloe finds a pick.
Oh, and we... Okay, I was gonna say I have no idea which way that's gonna go. And a 3-11. Beautiful, beautiful start for Point Park.
Creep cackling with that 3K to just put a commanding start to the half.
I mean, hey, you gotta get some fun plays. Ain't that right? Ain't that right? I mean, this is looking real good, but they got 2 more rounds to win and then game's over. And this is a really beautiful game from Point Park, I mean, coming into the season, and they have just blown it out of the water.
They've been playing just so cleanly at this first match, and if they could just keep this up, they're in a good spot for the rest of tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like Creep is holding this mid again, but it looks like they're hoping to go towards C. You see 2 of them going towards C, and then, 2 of them going towards Garage, and we have 1 lurker on A, hoping probably to do the same thing that Amin has been doing.
Yeah, but Point Park very spread out, leaving only Ari on that A site.
So definitely be interesting.
Creeping up. Ooh.
What a nice pick. Unfortunately, Creep is going to go down, leaving the player advantage to Old Dominion. Could this be their comeback?
They do have the gun advantages. They're on a bye and Point Park's on a bonus, but I mean, Point Park.
Look at this angle. Oh,
in the timing.
The timing. How
those are on the same team, though.
It's a little hard to tell sometimes, okay?
Ari gets spotted, somehow able to make it out alive there.
I mean, yeah, and you get that TP, it's super nice. Is that 2 marshals we have going into this?
I believe so.
Interesting.
But
it's not the map you want marshals on.
Or Dominion quickly hitting the site. Point Park struggling to rotate over, but they're here now looking to try and retake.
And there we go, Amin takes down.
Point Park creeping up, extra swings, spots them. And that's a nice decay, forcing the Omen to TP out. Ooh! And clean picks for Amin and Extra.
Look, they turn this round around. I mean, hey, this looks like it's almost match point. What a beautiful 3-piece from Amin just to take this round. And this was what? This was like a save? This was the...
This was the bonus round.
This was our bonus. And they took that away, absolutely. I mean, what a beautiful masterclass of a retake.
That round could very well seal this game. They're just in such a strong spot now. Or Dominion really needed to win that. And it looks like there is going to be a timeout here, which, I mean, at this point, just trying to find any way to get back in this game.
I mean, this is the last round. And as you could see, right before we cut to a timeout, it looks like Finn was hoping to choose into that Odin. Not sure if that's just for sillies, because of the odds of this round.
Pretty good way to rub salt in the wound of an already, like, commanding game.
I know. They've been blowing it out of the water, and he's just going to say, hey, I'm going to Odin you guys and take the round.
But Old Dominion here in a very rough spot. They cannot drop a single round after this.
I know.
I don't believe. They need to put on a Tyrese Halliburton type comeback here if they want to stay in this.
Absolutely. And I mean, it'll be exciting to see, but unfortunately, I do believe they're on a save round. So it's going to be very specific how they have to play this.
If I'm them, I force here. You don't really have much of a choice. Just buy what you can, try and play as well as you can, and hope.
It's going to be interesting to see how they decide to go about this possibly last round. I mean, anything's possible.
I've seen stranger comebacks, but it's going to be a massive uphill battle if they want to win this one.
Absolutely. And as you can see, they're deciding to put 4 towards A.
We do see them force up, except that Cypher.
Oh, there it is. I was going to say, there's got to be something. And again, it looks like Finn is just setting up for the C site. And we have a pretty nice disparity again. Pushing towards this A site, but is that going to be the play? Because Ari's going to catch him just on the other side of this wall.
And the nice pick before Cosplay Boy does get the trade, but has to take so much damage in the process.
Yeah, this is just not looking too good. I mean, it's even, but we have damage advantage.
And Old Dominion has to push up. They do spot Extra. That's a big pick for them. That's what they needed here. Now they just need to place numbers.
I mean, it's looking pretty good, but this smoke is making it hard for them to get on. And Jet right up close. Oh, I wonder if the drone... Beautiful. You know, we got that one. They picked.
That was big. 1-for-1 trade. Numbers advantage still in Old Dominion's favor, but look at this flank from Creep.
Yeah.
Creeping up. Might be able to catch them. Finds one, backs up.
Into the smoke.
That was as he walked out of the smoke. Oh my god. And able to get out safely. Perfectly played. We see the Jet.
I mean, Spike is still not down. They have 40 seconds. What are they going to do?
And we see Finn just playing very safe. Looks to be forcing them to plant.
Yeah. This is going to be interesting. Are they pushing out? I mean, as you can see, Creep is going back onto this A site, hoping to wrap around through the back. And it looks like they're going towards C, which means that Finn had a great read on this with the...
Sitting on C with the Odin, and they're gonna run right into that Cypher util. Finn.
Oh, what a beautiful headshot with the Odin, and it just doesn't look like they're gonna have enough time unless he can run on site and get this plant. He doesn't have enough time.
He should be able to get the plant here, but it should be an easy pick for Point Park here.
The drone. Oh, and unfortunately, we're in a 1v1 with the Odin, but it looks like Finn's going to take it away, and that means that Point Park takes the first map of Haven, which I do believe was Ultra Minion's map pick.
Yeah, that's really big. Winning on the opposing team's map pick, that's demoralizing. That messes up their strategy.
Yes, actually.
Point Park in a very good spot with a nice win in match 1.
You can see standing up, the celebrations, the fist bumps, the hugs, the handshakes, the thumbs up from Ari, which means that we're doing great. We're doing great. What a beautiful... And that was certainly a masterclass from Ari. I mean, what? Taking that game away was over 20 kills.
Yeah, Ari just absolutely putting on a show. Match MVP for sure.
Yeah.
Just a very strong start to the series.
Yeah, and can we talk about their post plans for a second? Because they had beautiful retakes and beautiful post plans. They played them so well. I mean, I know that I was certainly impressed by their retakes.
They played that whole game just so cleanly, played off each other perfectly. We've seen in the past sometimes they'd struggle to trade each other out. It seems like they're not having any issues with that so far.
Yeah.
But we are going to go to a quick break here before going into the next match, I believe.
Yes.
So we'll see you guys after a short intermission.
Take care.
And welcome back, everybody. We're going to be looking to get into this game 2 of this Valorant series here in just a few more minutes.
We've got beautiful sunset coming up, which is in fact Point Part's map pick. So hopefully going into this match, we can get it clean 2-0.
But as we saw there, sometimes your map pick doesn't really mean all that much.
It's true.
And just Point Park commanding that first map, dominant performance to start this game off.
Absolutely beautiful. And here are a few clips. Here are some of our favorite moments. Look at this. I mean, Amin pushing into that site. Ari with a beautiful, beautiful 3K to take away that round. And after this, it was pretty much a clean sweep, was it not?
Mm-hmm. And Amin just cooking in his Valorant debut.
I know. What a beautiful first map from him. I mean, the entire team really worked together beautifully. And as you can see, this is a interesting 4 versus 2, but it looks like, oh.
But yeah, for first impressions of these new players, I think they're off to a very strong start.
They really are.
They fit together with these veterans really cleanly, and we saw Finn pop off. Amin had a couple 3Ks, and Extra just played really well.
Yeah, and Ari just, again, blowing us all away in this first map, getting over 20 kills. I mean, it was a phenomenal, phenomenal game.
Yeah, and if they can keep that type of gameplay in the second match, it should be just an easy series for them.
Yeah, absolutely. And this is the clip where we have Amin pushing up, getting that first, those 2 kills, and then I'm pretty sure this is when he updraps onto the box and just gets shot. Unfortunate. But then we have Ari walking in. I mean, that was a beautiful play.
There was some
through the ult.
There was some really good lurk plays in this game. Yes. Amin and Ari just really good job flanking.
And then we have a beautiful round where Finn just gets eliminated because he's blinded. Oh, this is probably my favorite play of the game, though. I mean, Ari walking through that wall and just catching them off guard, and then of course Amin on the flank. I mean, how can you go wrong?
Just very good job here. If they can keep this kind of play, they're playing together, playing off each other beautifully.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, could we have asked for a better first map?
I don't think so. They played perfectly. And that's how you want to come into a series. Taking a game off your opponent on their map pick.
Yeah.
That's how you set up a commanding lead in a series.
Yeah, I mean, they're looking really good, really strong, really well put together. You can see they're just chillaxing. And it looks like we're going to be going into the agent pick right now. And it's interesting. It's a very similar comp to last time.
But we are going to see this Fade pick. Fade, very good on Sunset, and being picked by both sides.
That Finn is pretty good on this Fade.
Finn is very good on everything.
Okay,
I've seen him play every character.
I like his comp.
I think Fade is just a very strong pick for this map in particular.
Like his comp. And I mean, it looks similar, but on the other side, they've got a Deadlock and they have a Phoenix.
I'm excited to see this Deadlock pick.
I love a Deadlock. A Deadlock on this map is great, too, so this will be exciting to see how this goes.
Seeing these levels here, we've got a level 12 and a level 21 on these teams. Some accounts ineligible for ranked.
Variety. That's what we like to say. Variety.
That's how I always felt, because my league account is the only one on the team that isn't like level 250.
Hey, it's okay. Levels don't mean anything. And it looks like we are going to be starting off on attacking with Old Dominion on defense. And you can just see, looks like they're choosing to go towards A. I mean, this is going to be a very interesting, first round. We haven't seen Sunset ever.
We haven't really seen Sunset played much just in general in this competitive scene. So, personally, I love this map, and I'm excited to see what they can do on it.
Absolutely, and it looks like they're hoping to go fast into A. And what's interesting, too, is it looks like on the defense side, Old Dominion doesn't really have... Oh, there they go. I was going to say, Old Dominion doesn't have anybody on this A, but there they go. And it looks like Cypher is setting up a trip and a cam for this A, so Cypher will be able to hold this down.
One thing is, I'm a bit surprised by the Jet choice on Point Park. That one is a bit of a standard pick, but what was really surprising is that Phoenix pick. Not a duelist you expect to see.
I mean, no, he hasn't been very meta in a while, and it looks like that Prowler is going to take out that trip, which is great.
Personally, I would have expected either another Jet or maybe that Reyna or Neon are very common picks on Sunset as opposed to this Phoenix, but we are going to see the Yoru again, too.
Creep with the lurk in mid, but unfortunately doesn't look like he's going to get one, but he does, in fact, get a few players low.
And does find a pick onto Hermes before Headpat able to take out Creep back in mid, though.
Absolutely. And it just looks like Jet's trying to get out of there with that low HP.
Makes it out with her life, but Point Park does have the plant down. Finn finds a pick. Ooh, and Ari running into the flash. Big picks for Point Park, and they clean up.
Fear the Finn coming out with 3 kills to start off this game. I know they got to be feeling good out there.
Hey, the name does match pretty well with the character, too.
Absolutely. That was a great first round from Point Park, and it looks like they're going to go into the next round with some buys. I mean, you can see Creep with the Vandal, second round.
Kind of a crazy pick, but it looks like they're trying to end this one fast if that's what they're going for.
Yeah. They want to get it done and over with, and I respect that. You know what? They know what they want, and they know how they're going to get it.
Creep investing literally every single cent into this Vandal and Light Shield.
But it looks like Ari's going to be lurking over in A, which is very interesting. Everybody else is going to be hoping to push into B. The Prowler hoping to clear out those close angles. And Amin pushing up through this mid again, hoping to catch somebody off guard. It'll definitely be interesting if Cypher decides to... Oh, but look, Amin doesn't...
Ooh, the timing.
Oh, so unfortunate. So
that was a good use of deadlock utility there to win that fight. But Ari is able to find that Clove, get the nice trade across that mid sightline.
And then just an unfortunate recoil from that head top. But hey, good job for Old Dominion. And we are going to get the spike down, which is great. Creep coming in with that Vandal. Maybe it was the right pick.
That was a disgusting headshot. And then Pick just going out for Point Park. Ari and Extra both finding their man.
I mean, there you go. What we thought might be a hard round is looking pretty good for the most part. I mean, they came back beautifully.
Yeah, it's just Moy left with only a Frenzy. I don't know what you can really do here.
It looks like they're kind of just waiting to see if someone's going to push out, hoping to get that pick.
I mean, in this situation, all you can really do is maybe try to get an exit pick.
Yeah. I mean, and you want to die to the spike anyways with this gun. I mean, it's not going to do you any good. And it does look like there is a chance if Ari's going to be pushing a bull, but oh, nope.
They elect to go out mid, be safe.
Understandable.
And just Moy going to let themselves be taken by the spike.
You know what? It's okay. They prevented an ult point. It makes sense why they would do that. But yeah, beautiful round. Honestly, it wasn't looking so hot for a second there, but Point Park
off to a great start here. That headshot from Creep was beautiful.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what really started taking the round the other way. Is getting that headshot, getting onto that site, getting that plant, and then Creep coming in with that headshot, not allowing them to come around and take up any space.
And it does look like Point Park gearing up here to go A. This is going to be the first round where Old Dominion can afford to buy, but even though they're full buying, they still can't afford all rifles.
Yeah, it's very interesting. It's going to be very interesting how this round goes down. And it does look like just a fast push again.
Amin sticking it out with this ghost.
Dog to dog, you know what? We love that. But what's interesting too is, oh, well, Spike goes down. Hermes gets a pick through that smoke area.
That was just a bit of unfortunate timing getting caught with your util out.
Yeah. Absolutely, and it looks like they're hoping to back out slowly, possibly push back in, but hey, with the way that the site is going, I think that they're going to be backing out. Ooh. And it just looked like Vitalik takes a pick on Creep in mid.
And this round, solidly in Old Dominion's favor at this point. They have guns, they have numbers. If they just play smart, it should be a free round for them at this point, if they just trade each other out.
Absolutely, but hey, anything is possible as we've seen in these games. I mean, it just looks like Amin is going to push up, but unfortunately Vitalik is popping off this round. 2 kills so far. And it looks like they're hoping to go into this A site going through market, but unfortunately that deadlock util is just beautifully placed.
Bit unfortunate to get caught by deadlock util though, when you can just walk through it.
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like Ari is hoping to push on back site while Finn plants, and that eye isn't going to detect on anybody, unfortunately just doesn't make it into the door frame in time.
I think Point Park might have played too slow. When you're down numbers like this, you need to take those risky plays, go for picks.
Yeah, absolutely. And it looks like they're just... Ari's playing up close and Finn's playing back. Ari's going to be here with all of them in a second and get one, but unfortunately is traded off the back.
If she was able to find 2 and teleport out like was her plan, there might have been a chance, but Vitalik sprays Finn through the smoke for the 3K to put a round on the board.
And unfortunately, that just looks like they're going to be on the board. 1-2 now. Beautiful round, though. Honestly, they came back beautifully in their first rifle round.
Off to a better start than they were last time, I think. Well, last time they started strong, but just fell off. But here seems a bit more even at this point.
Yeah, it really does. Even this leaderboard, I mean, you can see. But it does look like Fear the Finn is 1 off of his ult, which will be exciting because once you have that ult, I mean, you can kind of get onto a site for free with that ult.
Yeah, that ult just very strong, especially on this map. Fade, very powerful. Same as Cypher, just kind of meta-defining picks currently.
Absolutely. But on the other side, it does look like Hermes has the ult for a retake, or however he wants to use it, let's be honest. And it looks like Creep is just going to be pushing up through mid, break that door right away. And two of them hoping to push through mid, but as you can see, we have Ari going towards this A site.
And Finn does pick up the ult orb, so they do have that Fade ult online. Creep with a nice pick on Vitalik in mid. That's a pretty big way to start the round off.
But they just need to be careful because there's two wrapping behind them. Is he going to expect this? Are they going to expect this? There's two of them mid. This isn't looking good because Ari's going to get caught off guard. Is Ari going to notice? Ari's not going to notice.
Somehow still alive. And
Ari take that one away. And look at that beautiful, beautiful comeback. Of course, this does leave Extra a little low, but Extra's just going to take that plant.
And just Mori tagged by that Fade ult, forced to back off. Rough spot for Old Dominion, but Pretty Cosplay Boy finds the pick on Creep. 2v3 here. It's winnable, especially with Extra so low, but Ari,
it's like Ari's just
solid pick.
That kill. Fear the Finn, unfortunately, does not have a full rifle at the moment, but he's going to do his best. And Pretty Cosplay Boy is just in a rough spot. I mean, what are you supposed to do? You're going to have people from all angles.
It takes a lot of damage before getting swung by Finn.
And I think Fear the Finn actually stole that kill. I think it's worth saying.
Probably,
Ari,
but
Ari looks like she doesn't seem to care.
Stats don't really matter in this format as long as you're winning.
Absolutely, absolutely. And it does look like they are now 1 off of the Clove ult, 2 off of that Fade ult. And I have a feeling they're just going to be playing, hopefully, to get those ults up and then force a round on them. But 1-3, this is looking good for Point Park at the beginning of this game.
Yeah, and their economy in a much better place at the moment.
Yeah.
And if they're looking to obviously win this round, but if they do, Old Dominion's going to be in a very rough spot to come back from.
It looks like they're forcing up this round with the round that happened last time, which is a very interesting choice. And unfortunately, that clone is not going to get past that wall.
And Ari taking a lot of damage there through the smoke, but it looks like that ult is going to come out, but...
Which is very interesting, seeing as they're stuck on that wall, and it is... I don't know, that ult doesn't look like it's very helpful right now.
That might be the single worst Yoru ult I've ever seen.
It wasn't the best, was it? And it looks like Hermes is just going to peek in with the ult and take one, but he only gets one, and...
But Vitalik finds another, so they are up numbers.
Yeah. Oh, but it looks like Extra and Creeper coming back in. Vitalik hits that ult. Is it gonna go well, though, is the real question. And it looked like it's just the take back from Fear the Finn. 2v2 now. Fade low. Creep, beautiful, beautiful pick.
Gets picked off by just Mori. It's Extra. Pretty high health, even health bars on both sides.
Is she gonna expect this? That's the real question. She's gonna hear the defuse tap. She's gonna know that
she does have ultimate as well, so she has a second chance in this matchup here.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just gotta play very careful.
She's just waiting out time. I mean, that's what you're supposed to do in these rounds. You got that spike down. You want to play as much time as you can. He's gonna tap it again, but is she gonna know? And what a beautiful, beautiful run. He just wasn't expecting her to be on that side.
And very good way to close out that round. That one was a back and forth firefight there.
Yeah, it was a beautiful, beautiful round. I mean, honestly, it could have gone either way, and so the fact that Point Park came out on top is just beautiful.
And winning it without having to invest that Clove ult, very solid place to be in, as well as having Cypher ult online.
Yeah.
Point Park in a strong position here.
It is in a strong position. The only thing that they need to be on watch is that both the Cypher has their ult up, and then Fade is one away from the ult on the other side, so... If all goes well, hopefully, that won't be a problem, but we'll see what ends up happening. And it looks like they're just walking into 3 right here, which isn't going to be good if they're hoping to fast push this.
Ooh, Hermes does find the pick. Should be taken out here, but able to somehow get behind the corner in time.
And with those heals, it's just not going to be so well. And if they just kept spraying, they could have gotten him. How unfortunate. Fear the Finn tries to push up, get that pick, but it does not end up going that way.
Absolutely absurd that Phoenix is able to escape there.
It looks like, oh, unfortunately, Hermes takes out Arik. And that just doesn't look like
spotted through the smoke. So much damage. Hermes with the 3K.
4K? Are we going to get an ace? Are we going to get an ace? I know, I can feel the chanting. And it just looks like, no ace. What a beautiful, oh.
An Extra almost clutching up there, finds a number of picks. If she got that third one, she very realistically could have won that round.
Absolutely, I mean, it was looking good for a second there, but unfortunately it just didn't end up happening, but that's okay. 2-4. You know what? Unfortunately, though, it does look like we don't have very good buys right now.
That was a very good round for Old Dominion to win. Puts them in a very solid spot as it evens out the playing field here.
Yeah, but even they don't look like they're able to full buy this round.
They do have more rifles than Point Park, though, so they're in a solid position here.
That's true, and they do have 3 ults ready, which is not going to be pretty to play into, but it does look like we have that Cypher and that Clove ult coming into this round, and it looks like Finn's just hoping to hold this angle. Almond has the knives out. Makes a lot of sense. I mean, this is a great round to be pulling out those knives.
Basically makes up for not having that rifle as long as you can hit your shots.
Creep watching with that cam. Pretty cosplay boy. Almond gonna have some contact in a second, but he decides to back out.
Probably a smart idea. They don't know what other utility there is.
Unfortunate. Just got timinged by the knives. Okay.
Cosplay boy with a nice pick to open up the round.
He does hit him down quite a bit. I mean, 24 HP.
However, they're still down numbers here. Looks like they're going for an A hit. Ari in a nice position. They're playing slow, trying to find a pick before they fully invest to the
Ari's
site.
just waiting for everybody to come back on. And it looks like Creep gets a pick through mid and 2 other people on mid. Is he going to take the chance and walk on up?
Ooh, and the crossfire made
like
just to catch extra there. It's going to be a 2v4.
It's just not looking so well.
30 seconds left.
Creep is creeping up from the back, though, and Finn finds
In the
a pick.
name.
If Creep is able to get value on this flank, they might have a chance, but it does look like he might have got spotted here.
Unfortunate. But hey, one more. I think that's pretty good. Fear the Finn. Blow. Unfortunate. And he's just going to be picking in, but unfortunately Vitalik is ready for it, and the Classic isn't going to get you much.
In Vitalik with another 3K, off to a good performance here.
Vitalik has been doing great this round. And it's funny, because isn't this our map pick?
This is...
That's just a funny little moment.
However, Queen Park does still have the lead, and Econ is in a better spot this round than it was last round. So we'll see what they can do.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh, the Vi gauntlets. Those are one of the best knives in the game.
I know. Do you have a favorite knife?
I don't really like most of the knives. I have a favorite skin line, though. Radiant Entertainment System.
Oh, understandable. And it looks like they're hoping to do a fast into B. Nobody else where we have some trips through mid, but they just want to get on that site, and they're using that Fatal. Great util to just get onto that site, but it looks like Extra and the Clone, unfortunately, are caught into that.
They do clear the entire site, though, with that Fatal, so they're able to push up for 3. 5v5 in a post-plant situation.
I mean, this is looking pretty good, and unfortunately, that was a nice spray, and they got the util, but it looks like they're going to be taking out that ult.
They do use the Clovart to back up, but just get sprayed out.
Head Pop Bunny gets 2, just more, he gets another. It's not looking good. 5v2 now, pushing onto site, both of them playing back, hoping to just play this post-plant as well.
And Creep gets hooked alive.
Unfortunately, getting taken out, and it just doesn't look like it's going to come back this round.
And Fear the Finn sprayed down through that smoke. Just a rough round there, flawless.
But it's okay.
Yeah, but that is going to tie the game up. So this is where you really got to perform.
Yeah. I mean, they got to step it up if they want to win this game. But the buys are not looking good this round. They do not have enough money to really come in and take this one away. I mean, the other team has plenty of money to play this round and the next round out.
Amin is hero buying a Vandal here. We'll see if it works out, but that's a risky decision.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, this could go any way.
And it does look like Point Park gearing up to maybe go through mid here, as they have 3 players and the spike there.
Yeah.
Amin aggressively pushing up here.
This is really interesting. I mean, and if he peeks this, there's going to be almost like 3 players here by now. And it's just not something you want to be peeking, honestly. And he's going to get timinged if he peeks out this thing. And it's not looking good. It's not looking good.
He's able to dash out. But Clove takes a lot of damage there.
Yeah. I mean,
trying to find some way to get value here.
He really wants to play up here, but it's not looking good with
just
just more on the other
trying
side.
to go through the smoke. Point Park in a bad
That
position
buddy
here.
is so cute. I mean, Creep is holding this angle, hoping same with Extra, but
It doesn't look like anyone's peeking it.
yeah. It looks like they're expecting an A push, honestly. And we'll see if that's what they play into, but it kind of looks like they're backing out and hoping to go B, which is a great play, seeing where the defending side is right now.
Point Park just really needs to find a pick here, but they get spotted by that deadlock stun. Are they able to find a pick? No.
Unfortunate, but Deadlock is brought down, but unfortunately Clove is 2, so this is going to be pretty even.
Yeah, brought down to like 1 or 2 shots. We'll see. It's a winnable round, but they need a pick.
An Extra just playing in the back, hoping to get an awkward angle. Ari playing that cross. Smoke down, making it harder for them to get onto site to take this retake.
Trying to just play slow, but Old Dominion still just has all 5 players.
Creep trying to get out of there, hoping not to get picked off.
At the very least, the creep is drawing their attention. Hermes finds one, but Extra gets the trade. Finn finds one before getting traded. It's a 2v3, but Point Park, both members are weak.
One enemy remaining.
Ooh, and it's a
And this is
1v1.
All to Creep, and unfortunately, it's just not going to happen.
And
they're
Old
taking this
Dominion
round
takes
away.
the lead here.
Just a little bit of frustration on these players' faces.
They
Creep
do,
especially.
They do still have, if necessary, another match where they could put on a showing here. But it looks like they're going to be going to a timeout here. Try and find a way to change their strategy.
Absolutely.
Change it up. Bit of a rough way to go into it, though.
Yeah, I mean, they're hoping to turn this one around. I mean, they were doing great at the beginning, and then Old Dominion just started coming back.
Old Dominion managed to pick up one real good round, and it completely flipped the momentum of the game.
Yeah, absolutely. And I just hope that this timeout really works. And I'm curious what they're going to be talking about because honestly, I think their XX look pretty good.
I think so too. I think the biggest issue though is that they're just giving up a few picks
Yeah.
and having to play a man down for the rest of the round.
Yeah, I mean, something that I've noticed is like playing together once the spike is down has been a little bit rough. So I'm interested to see how they're going to adjust that. But honestly, it's hard.
If I'm them, I'm just looking to tighten everything up a little bit.
Yeah.
Just make sure you're successfully trading each other out. Make sure you're not giving up early picks.
Yeah, absolutely. And I bet that's what they're discussing right now. And we're about to get back into this game. So I'm excited to see what changes happen and if they're going to take away another round or if Point Park is going to come back.
But Point Park is able to go for almost a full buy here. Everyone except Armin does have rifle and light shields.
Doesn't that make
Or heavy
sense?
shields. And
This is an interesting round. As we can see, they want to push up towards this A again. And I'm just curious how this is going to go. I mean, fast push possibly, but it looks like they're slowing down a little bit. And they're waiting. Lots of people going elbow.
they do have all 5 people here. So they have numbers on site. Ari does find a pick, but Hermes finds one. Ooh!
Ari with the two, and that does leave sight open completely for the plant, but they got to be careful backside. Cypher waiting for Fade
And that
and
was
Deadlock.
a devious flick from Ari there to find that pick.
Absolutely disgusting, and we can see Clove just sitting in this corner, wondering if they're going to clear it or not, and unfortunately it does get cleared by the dog, and no pick for them.
The second dog comes out, though. They used all their Fade and util, so...
Just it looks like Ari's a little low, and Ari's about to be taken out. Is anything going to go well? And Fear the Fin gets one. Ari comes in with the trade. 3. It's a 1v1.
Although they do have the Deadlock ultimate.
What a beautiful, beautiful round. I just don't think Deadlock knew where
And
Jet
that's
was.
exactly what you need coming out of a timeout.
Absolutely.
Proof your strategy change works.
And look, you can see the smile on Ari's face, ready to bring it back. Still looking a little nervous, but they seem more composed this time. And Ari coming in with the judge.
Ari loves that judge.
I can't blame him.
I've played with her. She has a judge-only account. So that's one of her best guns. We'll see if she actually goes for it, but might be electing to go for that Phantom Light Shield. Which
I mean, it makes sense. They've got, the other team has full rifles, and you don't really want to be going against.
it's probably the smarter decision.
Yeah. And again, they're going to go in with this fast, or somewhat fast A push. I mean, 2 players playing this elbow, which makes a lot of sense.
If I'm Point Park, though, I'm desperately looking to pick up 1 or 2 more rounds here, because Old Dominion just has a very strong offensive comp, and it's going to be a 2-for-1 trade here.
Unfortunate going in the direction of Old Dominion. I mean, they have this site practically locked down, so it's up to Point Park if they really want to commit, but it looks like Ari's pretty low.
Yeah, just a very rough position here. They need a pick maybe to tie it up.
Yeah.
It looks like they might be committing to A, though, trying to find one person, like, straggling.
I mean, it makes a lot of sense, you know, quiet, cut your noise, and hoping to just get some space. Oh, and unfortunately that timing on that, and Ari is just going to get caught out.
Just a rough spot. Gonna be a 2v4. We've seen crazier, but Finn gets caught out.
And the 1v4, it just doesn't look too promising, and they're using that ult. Well, interesting choice.
Ooh!
But hey, 2 down, 2 to go.
Devious shots there.
And a
We'll
little
see.
bit snatched, but hey, it's okay. They have the spike. They have 30 seconds. They have the time to play, and they drop that gun for the Vandal, and
They
that
see them,
timing.
but not able to get the timing. If I'm extra, I'm desperately trying to get this plant.
Oh!
Finds one.
Finds one.
Ooh, but
it's
oh,
possible.
The ult
But
misses.
the ult is whipped, and they don't have it for the plant, which is great, which
And
means a free plant.
This plant is extremely important because it means she can use that Clove ultimate to respawn.
Absolutely. And it just looks like she's going to be waiting on the other side. And that peek out. Oh, what a beautiful, beautiful clutch. Beautiful.
Beautiful clutch.
And you can see the excitement on the players' faces. We needed that one. We needed
They
that
are
one. Absolutely.
freaking out. You can hear them from the studio.
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. That was a beautiful play. I mean, letting the other team take these 1v1 fights and just being better. Being better in aim, being better in...
Old Dominion kind of just broke down there. That's exactly what you don't want to do when
the
you have
anxiety got
numbers.
to them. Absolutely.
You can't be just giving them 1v1s. You need to play numbers, trade each other out.
Yeah. I mean, what a beautiful masterclass of how to play around. And you saw that smoke after they planted, forcing that player to push through that smoke if they wanted to get anything and just predicting.
I do think that deadlock ult, if it came out just a few seconds later, they might have had a win there.
No, it's just unfortunate. And it looks like Ari's going to be pushing in to the site, hoping to get some noise, hoping
Actually getting value out of the ult this time as they find out some information.
Oh, and the judge.
I was
It's
really
here.
hoping she'd pop out right there.
Oh, and it's just unfortunate. Ari comes in with that judge, though. And Cypher... Does Cypher also have a judge? No, there's no way. Oh.
They do find the pick, but it's with an ult. 3 members of Old Dominion stationed up here, though, in the flank from Vitalik.
I mean, this just isn't looking good. Oh, and unfortunately, they're just not going to be expecting that flank. They're too busy playing in the back. Extra, however, is going to ult. Oh, my God.
Last player standing.
Oh!
Is this an ace? Could this be an ace? It's unfortunate, though. The timing is just not looking good, but we do have Spike down.
And
Vitalik is pushing in.
is looking the wrong way.
Do they expect it?
Oh, and they accidentally give up the information.
Oh, and an unfortunate, but it looks like we might have time. Oh, we have time. We have time. And look at that. A beautiful, beautiful clutch from Ari, playing the round perfectly, using the util to just anxiety bomb on this. Unfortunate,
That was
unfortunate.
disgusting.
I
The
know.
2 kills with 1 shot of that judge there really won him the round.
Masterclass on how to use the judge. If you ever need help, just watch
Like
Ari.
we were talking about, Ari just uses the
that
judge
judge.
way too much.
And it looks like Point Park is back in the lead, a 5-7. Looking real good.
In a solid spot to open up this half, though.
Absolutely.
We'll see what happens. Obviously, playing field's even here.
Yeah.
But Point Park looking to just keep this win streak going, try
Yes.
and close out the game.
Absolutely. They win this one. It's a 2-0 sweep. Absolutely beautiful. And it looks like we're getting a split push from Old Dominion.
And a sweep is what they're looking for. I did hear Creep in the intermission talking about get the broom.
Get the broom. They want the broom. They want it bad. And I respect it. You know, when you want something, you want to get it. And it looks like, pushing up close with a beautiful headshot. But I don't know if that second one's going to come in clutch, but that's okay. Vitalik gets a peek on the other side, which means that B is going to be open.
And a
taking-
lot of damage on Point Park. Multiple members are very
That's
weak.
the same for the other.
Ooh, nice
But a
pick from
beautiful
Extra.
pick from Extra. The wall, though, is just going to make it hard to get in through this other side.
And nice swing.
Extra just coming in,
them
absolutely
apart.
outplaying them. Extra gets 3, and that is the round. 5-8 to start this half off. I mean, beautiful, beautiful.
And look, all 4 members of Point Park on 1 HP there.
I know. They really said, let's just do this all together, guys. Teamwork. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Yeah, they're just playing very well in these last couple rounds.
Absolutely. I mean, and you can see the scoreboard's pretty even for the most part. They're doing a great job playing together.
We do see, though, Extra stepping up into that team MVP spot.
Extra has really been popping off. I mean, with that 4K round clutch, I think had we not gotten that round, it would have been a very different.
That round really is what broke the momentum here.
Yeah. I mean, it just put a lot of fear into the other team. And you can see that in the way that they're playing, too, not keeping an eye on all angles. And we've been doing a great job of just surrounding and taking back rounds.
Ooh.
Fear the Finn with 2 to start the round. What a beautiful way. And I mean, buying into that Outlaw, knowing that they don't have shields. And just Mori walks up, but Extra is prepared.
And just an amazing start to the round for Point Park. Extra does whiff there, but gets traded out. And it's going to be a 4v1. Hermes alone in mid.
I mean-
Although, he does have Spike.
Yeah, and this is just a great second round to the half. And, the timing on Finn, but it doesn't go the way. And unfortunately, he is just going to get timing by Ari, and that is going to be a 5-9.
And just a very solid round from Point Park there. Just pick them apart. Just in a great
One by
spot
one.
here.
Yeah. I mean, beautiful play by Finn at the beginning, getting 2 at that. Well, how that not happened, it could have been a very, very different round.
But Point Park, solid position. Both teams on a pretty even buy.
Yeah. I mean, what's nice, though, is this is the bonus for Point Park, and you can see that with the money that's left and the guns that are left.
Yeah. We'll see what Point Park is looking to do here. Looks like they have a very spread out team here, though. Although they're aggressively pushing up B here.
Oh, and
Finds one and able to get out.
Nice, nice, clean kill to start off this round. And the Fade gets
Gets caught on that
choked
Yoru
out.
clone.
Yeah. Unfortunate. But hey, Just Mori avoiding that dog in mid, which isn't going to be good. They might not think that anybody's there. Throwing that trip down, hoping to get someone. It's broken, so he knows that somebody is close. Extra just playing this real safe.
In the timing, though, had the U2 out, maybe if they didn't, they might have been able to get the pick, but swings them after that decay. Nice pick.
Beautiful, beautiful run. But as you can see, they're hoping to get through A, and is... Oh, Almond just wasn't expecting it, so Pretty Cosplay Boy gets that first kill. And they're still unsure about where this round is going to be going. I mean...
These two members just snuck up A. Looks like they might be trying to back off
Yeah,
here.
and Point Park just doesn't know where they're going to go. I mean, you still see a player in B, a player in mid, 2 players in A, and I don't even know if Old Dominion knows where they want to go.
It seems like they're playing just a bit too slow, personally. Like, they really need to make a decision on what they're going to do here, though.
Yeah, absolutely.
30
And it looks like
seconds
they're
left.
hoping to go back toward this B, so I guess keeping the Yoru on B was a great choice. I mean,
With that Yoru, do they even have time, though?
it's true. 20 seconds left on the clock. They got to get the spike down. They got to get on site.
And they have the intel now?
Oh, but Ari just is better.
A
Ari's just
disgusting
better.
angle.
And
Finally.
another one, and another
10
one,
seconds left.
and another one. Thank you.
And that should be around. It looks like they're electing to save, but Cypher right here. And Creep finds them on that
I
lurk.
was a little nervous for him for a second.
The timing almost looked bad, but
Yeah.
finds the pick and wins another round. Point Park in a great position here.
Yeah, I mean, this is just looking so clean. And it looks like Old Dominion is going to choose to take a timeout.
I mean,
which is the right choice, I think.
Yeah, they really need something here. It's a pretty similar spot to last game. They're running out of time to win.
Yeah.
If they want to win this round, they need to lock in right here.
Absolutely. And I mean, I'm wondering what they're going to do. It just looks like they're not able to get on site. Our site holds have been great, and our post plans too. They just keep getting confused on where to go.
In this half, Point Park has just been doing so well at picking apart these takes.
Yeah.
And that's really just winning them the game.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it's been a masterclass, honestly, from Point Park on how to hold the sites, how to retake. I mean, I've been really impressed, honestly.
Same. Point Park just playing very well. We saw they struggled at the start of the game. It seems they've cleaned everything up, though.
Yeah.
Now they're playing pretty much the same way they were last game.
It seems like after that timeout, whatever their problems were have been fixed, and they have been coming in beautifully.
And I mean, that's exactly what these timeouts are for. Sort everything out, change up your strategy, and lock in.
Yeah, so I guess it's time to see if Old Dominion is going to have these same results as Point Park did when they took their timeout.
But they've got to make it move like right here. They're running out of chances.
Yeah, it's not looking so good on their buy either, unfortunately, a light buy. And the spike is down near A site. They just aren't sure. It looks like they're going to have most of their players go towards A.
Not Point Park. That deadlock for Old Dominion, though, does almost have ult, which, if you can get it, might be a free way to get a gun.
Absolutely, and it just looks like they're going to be fast pushing this A. And it's just unfortunate Almond can't click onto that Phoenix.
Forced off the angle, backs up. Not quite able to see that with the cage. 3 players pushing him up, though.
Oh, and just an unfortunate through the smoke kill, and I know that's got to leave them not feeling great.
And it looks like Old Dominion might be able to just take the site here. The Fade util comes out. Ooh, and a nice pick onto Hermes by Creep.
And it just looks like they're hoping to push in, but these smokes are making it hard. Fear the Finn coming back with that beautiful, beautiful pick.
And we did see Clove miss that thing, but
Just Mori.
just Mori finds the pick, gets traded by Creep. Cosplay Boy finds extra, though. It's a 2v1 here.
I mean, it's Ari, though. We're in
And
pretty good hands.
We've
Sorry,
got
buddy.
the Outlaw, too.
And the deadlock is really, really low, and deadlock has spike. I mean, are they hoping to commit? They do have enough time to rotate if they really, really want to, but I think they're just going to hope to commit to this site.
Just gotta play close angles. You know there's an Outlaw on the board.
Spike planted.
I mean, how are they going to play this one? Fade backing out. Ari just takes that first pick, and it's pretty hard.
The question is, does she know how weak Deadlock...
And I don't think that flash intended to go where she wanted it to go.
Does she know how weak Deadlock is, though? Because if so, just use that pistol, which it looks like she's going to be doing. Deadlock has the ultimate, though.
And just a beautiful, beautiful masterclass, knowing that Deadlock has the util, knowing that Deadlock is going to be using it, and just outplays completely. And that's going to take him to a 5-11 after that timeout, and it just doesn't look like it was going to be a comeback.
That was a beautiful clutch from Ari there.
Yeah, absolutely.
I thought Deadlock had it with the ultimate, to be honest.
Yeah, but Ari could just... She knew.
She knew exactly where that ult was going, positioned perfectly, and caught them using it.
Yeah. And I mean, look at this. The money's not so great. Yes, Old Dominion have a full buy, but it doesn't look good for the next round.
If they lose this round, it could very well be game.
Yeah.
If they lose here, they don't have money for next.
They do have, however, a lot of ults coming up. If Just Mori gets an ult or gets a plant on this round, it does look like they're going to have that Cypher ult. But Point Park in that same position, just a few more ult arcs.
Ooh, Almond creeps up and finds Vitalik in mid. That is a big pick.
And just wasn't expecting the peek from Just Mori, which leaves Just Mori with the ult, which they are going to use right off the bat.
However, Extra does get the trade, though, so Point Park has numbers, or Dominion has intel.
It's true. It's true. And it looks like they were hoping to go A, but seeing as the Cypher is on B, they're hoping to back out and go back towards that mid, back towards that A.
Extra holding the long angle on mid, which seems to be the right choice. The smokes come up, forcing them to back off.
That's just unfortunate, and it looks like they're going to be pushing towards A. But as you can see, it looks like we've got that Yoru pretty close to that A main, but they're going to be pushing up through mid again. And it looks like Finn's going to be waiting for them right there.
Ooh, and Finn gets spotted, goes to use the util, but gets seen, might be forced up here, gets caught by the net, but Extra with the
coming
swing.
back in to save the day. What a beautiful 3-piece and a 4-piece to take away the round, 5-12. Beautiful, beautiful round from Extra.
And that's their second 4K of the game, I believe.
I know, the first one was a clutch, and this one just a masterclass of a round.
Extra popping off here. Point Park just playing very well here. 20 kills for Extra.
Yeah.
Putting them on match point. This might very well just be series.
Yeah, and I mean, look at how close they are to ults. I mean, yes, Old Dominion has some ults on the board, but Point Park just is so close. Ari gets one more kill, that's ult. Finn gets 2 more, that's ult. I mean, they have great ults for util this round.
They can't give up anything. They're in such a bad spot now.
Yeah.
The Phoenix ult comes out, trying to take site.
Seeing whatever they can do, but that ult just doesn't hit anyone.
And Finn with the nice shots. Ooh, and another nice one.
Finn really showing us how to play the site, the spray and pray, and I mean, hey, they got some damage.
And they just pick them apart.
Flawless round to end this game. 5-13, 2-0, and that is the series.
That was a disgusting performance there. They just picked apart Old Dominion in that site take.
They really did.
And they're going to sweep them.
Yeah,
That's
absolutely
an amazing way to start off your first game.
I know. First game of the season and a 2-0. Absolutely beautiful. It's just phenomenal. Phenomenal the way that they've been playing this. And you can see the happiness on the players' faces. Finn getting up, shoulder taps for everybody. I bet they're feeling good about that one.
Yeah, that's exactly how you want to start off the season, with a strong showing, a dominant performance in these games.
I mean, yeah, and first round with, first game, Ari coming out with over 20 kills, and then this game, we see Extra coming out with over 20 kills as well. I mean, just beautiful games from those two.
Just a very well-oiled machine here.
Absolutely, absolutely. And seriously, a masterclass for the first game. This team is looking in really good shape for the rest of the season.
Yeah, we were talking about being interested to see how their chemistry was. It seems to be very strong here. They played off each other perfectly in these games.
Those post plants, all of those things, beautiful, beautiful work. I mean, you could not have asked for a better first showing. Absolutely.
And I believe we are going to try and get an interview with one of the players after this game, which
we're hoping to bring Ari into the room, and we're going to be discussing how she's feeling about the team, how she's feeling about those games, and we're so excited.
We'll be back in a few moments with that interview. We'll see you all in just a few more minutes.
And hello, welcome back, everybody. So we actually had a little switch up, and this is in fact not Ari. This is the lovely Finn, who is a freshman here at Point Park. What's your major?
I'm a musical theater major.
Musical theater major. How did you end up here in the Esports League? It's very different.
Just a little. I ended up doing esports in college. Over COVID, I became online schooled pretty much full time, and they had a esports program, and it really got I already loved video games, and so it got my passion going from there.
Absolutely. How long have you been playing Valorant for?
I've been playing basically since it came out, on and off, definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Absolutely. Do you have a favorite agent to play?
I do like to play Fade, and
I respect that. You were doing beautiful on Fade out there.
It was a surprise. It was a surprise.
You guys were doing great.
Thank you.
Of course. How are you feeling about this team? I mean, this is your first game on. Are you feeling good?
Absolutely. Yeah, it was great. In scrims, there were definitely things that we needed to iron out, but honestly, today I feel like it ironed out just as well as we could have hoped.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. You guys did great. Were you feeling a little nervous coming into this game, or pretty good?
Honestly, no. I had faith in my team. I had faith in Creep and Ari. They've been here for so long. The new people, honestly, I feel like we all just meshed together so well.
Yeah. How has that synergy been going?
It's been going great. We all slotted into our roles pretty well. Like at the beginning, we were like, who are we going to play? And then everyone was like, I'll play this, I'll pick this, I'll pick this. And it just fell into place. It was perfect.
Came together beautifully.
Exactly.
I know. How are you feeling about your performances? Pretty good?
As good as the Sentinel can do.
Right.
A lot of sitting in corners. However, honestly, Skylar clutching up so many times,
Beautiful.
right?
I mean, those 4Ks? Are you kidding?
I need whatever she's having.
I know.
But
Me too.
honestly, fantastic from everyone.
I mean, you got to be feeling good after that one.
Absolutely.
I mean, it was beautiful. You just did phenomenal. Stop. You can't put two COPA students in a room together, guys. It's really bad.
True.
I know. So, you ready for the next one?
As ready as I'll ever be.
I know. The sweep is great. Are you going to get the broom out?
I think that's Ryan's. That's for Ryan. Ryan gets the broom. Yeah, Ryan claims the broom.
I know.
He can come out with it.
How is it going with two? You have 3 new players this year and then 2 experienced players?
Yes. There's definitely some. There's been a lot of. Like me specifically, I came back to play for Point Park. Yeah. And so kind of getting back into the swing of playing Valorant a lot more with a lot of new things and a lot of new maps. And even some people playing some agents that they're not used to. Yeah. However, just the more we play together, the more we get a feel for each other. And honestly, I think we're only going up from here. Yeah,
and you guys are looking great. I mean, this is your first game, and it can only go upwards from here. Knocking on wood. Thank you so much for joining me today in the booth. It was wonderful to have you, and we'd love to play some clips from this game.
Absolutely.
Have a good day.
You too.
And hello, welcome back, everybody. So we actually had a little switch up, and this is in fact not Ari. This is the lovely Finn, who is a freshman here at Point Park. What's your major?
I'm a musical theater major.
Musical theater major. How did you end up here in the Esports League? It's very different.
Just a little. I ended up doing esports in college. Over COVID, I became online schooled pretty much full time, and they had a esports program, and it really got I already loved video games, and so
Yeah.
it got my passion going from there.
Absolutely. How long have you been playing Valorant for?
I've been playing basically since it came out,
Oh my gosh.
on and off, definitely.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Absolutely. Do you have a favorite agent to play?
I do like to play Fade, and
I respect that.
As a,
you were doing beautiful on Fade out there.
it was a surprise.
masterclass.
It was
you
a surprise.
You guys were doing great.
Thank you.
Of course. How are you feeling about this team? I mean, this is your first game on. Are you feeling good?
Absolutely, yeah, it was great. In scrims, there were definitely things that we needed to iron out, but honestly, today I feel like it ironed out just as well as we could have hoped.
I mean, yeah, absolutely. You guys did great. Were you feeling a little nervous coming into this game, or pretty good?
Honestly, no. I had faith in my team. I had faith in Creep and Ari. They've been here for so long. The new people, honestly,
Yeah.
I feel like we all just meshed together so well.
Yeah. How has that synergy been going?
It's been going great. We all slotted into our roles pretty well. Like at the beginning, we were like, "Who are we gonna play?" And then everyone was like, "I'll play this. I'll pick this. I'll pick this." And it just fell into place. It was
came
perfect.
together beautifully.
Exactly.
I know. How are you feeling about your performances? Pretty good? Solid?
As good as the Sentinel can do.
right.
A lot of sitting in corners. However, yeah, honestly, Skylar clutching up so many times,
Beautiful.
right?
I mean, those 4Ks? Are you kidding?
I need whatever she's having.
I know.
But
Me too.
honestly, fantastic from everyone.
I mean, you got to be feeling good after that one.
Absolutely.
I mean, it was beautiful. You just did phenomenal. Stop. Can't put two COPA students in a room
cannot.
together, guys. It's really bad. It's really bad.
True.
I know. So, you ready for the next one?
As ready as I'll ever be.
I know the sweep is great. Are you gonna get the broom out?
I think that's Ryan's.
Ryan's
That's
gonna
for
get the
Ryan.
broom out.
Ryan
He's
gets
gonna
the
please.
broom. Yeah, Ryan claims the broom.
I know.
He can come out with it.
How is it going with two? What you have 3 new players this year, and then 2 experienced players.
Yes. There's definitely some. There's been a lot of. Like me specifically, I came back to play for Point Park, and so kind of getting back into the swing of playing Valorant a lot more with a lot of new things and a lot of new maps, and even some people playing some agents that they're not used to. However, just the more we play together, the more we get a feel for each other, and honestly, I think we're only going up from here.
Yeah, and you guys are looking great. I mean, this is your first game, and it can only go upwards from here. Knocking on wood. Knocking on wood. Thank you so much for joining me today in the booth. It was wonderful to have you, and we'd love to play